the world continues around you. That is what I fear.
Maybe he'll get better one day.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell pudding.
Ja!
You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving him for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Genau, möge die Macht auch mit ihnen sein. Yes, die Puddings! Und dann ist doch bestimmt Ende des Tages. Es regnet jetzt schon, wird dunkel. Gehen wir Lord Duplancy. Ne, wer ist Lord Penswick? Duplancy ist hier. Und auch den Kuchen. Bakewell Pudding. Eastern Road. Guck mal, wir haben alle Locations.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. Duplancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
Nee, eigentlich nicht.
No, thank you.
You disappoint me. It would seem you don't find the rain quite as romantic as I do. Still, my word is my bond. Come with me to the chapel. I shall inform the chaps of their duties.
Thank you.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
HOB'S Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help.
Jetzt wird's auch langsam dunkel.
Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. It's getting dark and cold.
Boah, wie gruselig jetzt hier ist, wenn's Nacht wird, ne? Mit dem Soundtrack ist direkt dieses immer am Regnen nachts. Man will einfach nur schnell nach Hause und nicht draußen sein. Geil. Morgen wird Hobb's Barrow ausgegraben. Oh, guck mal, eine Eule. Ein Glotzeulor.
I find owls to be rather sweet creatures.
Ja, sind sie
I
auch.
don't wish to disturb the owl.
Ein Glotzeulor. Wie süß.
St. Edmunds is locked up for the evening.
So, der Markt ist natürlich auch abgebaut. Stimmt, jetzt gibt's ja erstmal Musik, oder was?
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship,
Stanley, my good man.
to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
Ich lehne mal ab.
Thanks.
Miss Bateman, you're no fun.
I should keep a clear head for tomorrow.
Good thinking. In that case, I shall bid thee the fondest of farewells. May you conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that you desire.
Thank you, your lordship.
I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves. Mr. Shoulder?
Your lordship?
Ja, ey, wir haben ihn erfolgreich wieder mal abgewimmelt.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman?
I've recruited the help of some local labourers to help with the excavation.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll meet you here at the Plough and Furrow.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Vor allen Dingen, der sitzt hier immer noch rum, es stürmt draußen, es ist schon dunkel. Der ist extrem langsam und wir haben schon 10 Minuten gebraucht, bis dahin zu laufen. Über das Moor. Und er ist immer noch hier. Ach, guck mal, mein guter Freund Arthur. Okay. Der hat schon wieder getankt.
What is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside. In the alley.
Mit der immer torkelt. Stimmt, der stand ja im Wald, so
Stinking drunk.
geistlos.
Hear what he has to say.
Und hat da überlegt. Oh Gott, jetzt will er mich in der Gasse treffen.
What is it?
First of all, I must apologize to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what you were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited, I concentrated, and it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Lord Panswick und Leonard Shoulder.
I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days?
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She will laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bit.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something?
Ein Twist.
Ah, a moonlight tryst. After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice. I do wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really.
Wusste doch, dass das ein Schmierletz ist und man dem nicht vertrauen sollte. Alles richtig gemacht.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now, come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, but I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
Der hätte ihn konfrontieren sollen. Also die haben mich dahin... Es war doch klar. Habe ich doch auch irgendwann schon die Theorie aufgestellt, dass ich hierhin gelockt wurde. Und dass Mr. Shoulder natürlich in dieser Nacht da war. Und hatte natürlich kein Fieber, sondern hat sich extra ein paar Tage zurückgehalten. Alles inszeniert. Aber warum? Also wofür?
So, Thomasina, the journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sack's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, we're not.
Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
Guck mal, wer da auf dem Stuhl sitzt. Der Harald.
I must undo what has been done. Father, I'm coming. Herbert, how did you get in here?
Oh, der Herbert. Ist doch ein Süßer. Der liegt immer überall rum und ist den ganzen Tag am
It doesn't
Ratzen.
matter anymore. I've got much more important things to get on with. Good morning. Stanley?
Ah, Miss Bateman. Mr. Shoulder left a note for you.
Thank you, Stanley.
Miss Bateman, meet me at my home as soon as you read this. There's no time to waste, Leonard.
Oh, there were a key with it too.
Ein Schlüssel? Small key. Na gut, dann gehen wir mal los.
Miss I beg you, in the name of God, leave this town.
Father Roach, what is the meaning of this?
There's nought for you here, lass. Clear off.
I beg you, Miss Bateman.
Father Roche, Mr. Farnaby, here to wish Miss Bateman good luck for her excavation, gentlemen.
Am I heck?
Mr. Kemp, you know...
An excavation strongly supported by Lord Panswick, no less.
I wish you well with your findings, Miss Bateman. May the Lord strengthen you and guard you from the evil one.
Yeah, little children, guard yourselves from idols.
Good luck, Miss Bateman.
Thank you.
Selbst Stanley geht irgendwie weg. So, das Pferd müsste jetzt wieder weg sein. Ja, okay, dann gehen wir halt zu Mr. Shoulder. Wie kommen wir da nochmal hin? Die Map wurde mir weggenommen. Das ist dann wahrscheinlich hier lang. Boah, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Der dritte Tag ist bestimmt der letzte. Verdammt, wie kommt man nochmal darüber? Graveyard nach oben weg ist Mr. Brand. Achso, hier nach rechts beim Devil's Toe. Olli. Mit seinem Holzschwert.
Douglas?
Yippie!
It's just a toy. It's no use to me.
Schwert kann man immer gebrauchen. Da liegt was, eine Small Box.
What's this?
It's locked. Okay, Schlüssel in die Box.
Mr. Shoulder, I got your note. Explain yourself.
Er hat mich hingelockt, um die Box zu finden. Er ist bestimmt da drin. Okay, so.
The key fits. Another one of these peculiar stones. Wait,
So hätte er...
does this mean Mr. Shoulder was the third man on my father's excavation?
Oh.
There's a note underneath.
Er ist aber gut davon gekommen. My heart is his heart, my light is his light. Like Saul become Paul, I'll be restored by the light. Er war der dritte Mann, Mr. Shoulder.
Mr. Shoulder, what is the meaning of these stones?
Gehen wir wieder zurück. Dann gehen wir nach HOB'S Barrow, würde ich sagen. Er war der dritte Mann. Oh, die Krähe ist tot. What the fuck?
There's no turning back.
Die Krähe ist tot. Jetzt hier rüber. Wie geht's der Ziege? Die Ziege ist weg. Ey, was passiert hier?
Hello? Is anyone home?
Sag mal, irgendwie sind alle Leute weg oder tot oder...
Thank you for braving the weather.
Aye, miss. Little rain is no bother. So, may we start?
Yes, we've not a moment to waste. And so, the excavation of HOB'S Barrow began. Horace and his men learnt quickly and went about their work with care. We toiled for hours, rolling away great stones, removing mortar and masonry put in place by Father, Mr. Bryden and Mr. Shoulder. They had gone to great lengths to seal the barrow. I should have realised their efforts were not only to keep us out, but also to keep something contained within. Eventually, our careful application of pick, trowel and shovel gave way to open space. A stagnant, cadaverous odour was let forth. The seal was broken. I couldn't believe my eyes. Splendid work, all of you.
Step inside, miss. We'll be right behind you.
Thank you, Horace. I can't wait a moment longer. Flowers? I can't get my head around this. How could they possibly grow here? Horace, come.
Ja?
Horace?
Wieso kommt keiner? Boah, ist das spannend. Die sind weg.
Chaps? I've been abandoned.
Was passiert hier? Abandoned, aber die haben ja ihre Werkzeuge da gelassen. Passiert irgendwas ganz Gruseliges.
Fairly standard Bronze Age pottery. Smashed to high heaven, I'm afraid. Not worth making a note of. A burial urn, perhaps, though there's no sign of ashes. An unremarkable find. They look the same as the flowers that was stuffed down Mr. Ambrose's throat. Strange.
Oh ja, stimmt.
Try as I might, these flowers are steadfastly rooted.
Sie bekommt die nicht abgerissen. Was haben wir denn hier noch so? Die Note haben wir auch noch. Mr. Shoulders Note.
Let's see if I can cut them away. Incredible. Something has been boarded up here.
Mal jetzt irgendwas zugemacht und mit Rocks draufgelegt.
Iron stakes have been driven through the boards, holding them firmly in place. I feel uneasy about what might lie beneath, but what choice do I have? Iron stakes at each end are keeping the boards in place. I can't remove the stakes with my bare hands. I'll need to pry them out with
Ja, wir
something.
brauchen irgendein Hebelwerkzeug. Geht das auch wieder mit dem Ding?
I can't seem to budge the stakes with this.
Ein Messer vielleicht?
Curses. I can't get enough leverage with this knife. It's too thin.
Mit dem Ding?
A passage. Father, I'm coming.
Die Antwort liegt im Soil. Oh Gott. Oh Gott.
Curses. Am I out of paraffin? Thank goodness. My lantern went out, for good this time. I had no choice but to venture forth into the darkness. With each step, the passage narrowed in every conceivable way, until I was on hand and knee, crawling through thick clumps of vegetation. The odour of that dank soil was somehow unnatural. I crawled for an age, until I emerged in a cavern that seemed lit by the very earth itself.
Oh, eine Tür.
A great stone slab of a door. What is this place? It's as solid as it looks.
Ja, wie bekommen wir die auf? Ein Panel.
A thin strip of stone. It's a slightly different color to the rest of the masonry.
War gut, dass ich das gesehen habe, ey.
This stone panel seems somewhat
Loose. Können wir raushebeln auch.
Curses. The panel is slightly loose, but it feels like the knife will snap in two if I push any harder. Perhaps I can chip away at the edge of the stonework here. Well, the chisel broke. But
Oh,
what
die
have
3
we
Steine.
here? I should take a closer look.
Da kommen die 3 Steine rein, ja.
3 niches have been carved into the stone.
Slot, Slot, Slot. Okay. In welche Reihenfolge, weiß man nicht. 2 Sterne, 1 Stern,